Hi, welcome to the Shelley Studio, and today I am doing a video for Gina B. Aaron's Design Team 2019, and the prompt was beads, charms, and buttons. So there might be a button in the future. Well, sort of a button. How's that? But I just got one of her stamps sets. I had just ordered from her Etsy store, and I will have the links to her Etsy store down below. But the one I have, and I wanted to play with it, so that's where this is going, is the Modern Atomic Collection, and this is set number 3. So it's a lot of fun, and I was trying to go with colors that sort of went with that era that I had. Like, I'm all about using what I've got, except for I bought those stamps. But I wanted them. They look like so much fun. So I'm trying to make sort of circle shapes here, and yeah, I know it's a square applicator, but I have 2 square applicators and no round applicator. If anybody wants to swap, message me down below. Anyway, so this is the Gina B. Aaron's Design Team video, and I will put links below to Gina's blog. That will have the links for the other design team members. That's where you can go to see all their past videos, at least for 2019, so at least January's video, and then this month's video. I kind of come at the end, so there'll be lots of people already in there. Their videos, you can go check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, so I just had a piece of, I think this is Bristol vellum paper, pretty smooth paper, and I just cut it into squares and thought I could just make, I don't know, a card or something. At this point, I'm not thinking about the prompt. I mean, I thought about it before I started. Beads, buttons, charms, but I really didn't know where it was gonna go. I just knew I wanted to use her stamps in this month's project, so that you could see her fun new stamps. So I'm just getting backgrounds ready using the Distress Oxides, which are a lot of fun to play with. And I do have this super sped up. It is way long, I know. If you want to get to the stamping process, probably scoot forward a little bit. I know a lot of people speed through, so you can make it go faster if you want. Alright, I think I'm just about done messing with the backgrounds. You got the Distress Oxides, you might as well make them look interesting, right? Spray the water on them. Okay, so now we're going to pull out her stamps. So that is the stamps. Don't they look like fun? So these stamps kind of have like a double layer to them. They have like a background and then an overlaid image. So they're not meant to line up exactly, just sort of mostly. And I know these big flat areas, I kind of miss a little bit of ink. So it would be really good if you had one of those, like the Misty or whatever, where you can re-stamp the same exact spot. But I don't have one of those, so we're just going for it. And that's me trying to line that up. Hopefully, yeah, close enough. I think I did that the right way. Pretty sure I did that the right way. Then I decided just to darken the edges, just for fun. there we go. First one's done. Yay. At least so far. Now I decided to go with some blue. And this time I wanted to make like a completely covered background rather than centering it. And like I said, if you had the Misty tool, you could re-ink and stamp until you got that completely covered. I just went with the rustic sort of looking idea. Now I'm trying to figure out which way that should go. And this I'm using, it is black archival. I don't know if it's the paper I'm using or if it's running out of ink. It might be running out of ink. I've had it a very long time. Need to buy me a new one or a re-inker. Could do that too. And I did kind of zoom in on these images since these cards are a little small. I thought I'd get closer up. So on this one, I'm just using I don't know what you would call those. They kind of look like, you know, atomic flowers. And just going all over my card with that one. That one I think was blue, yeah, cobalt blue stamp in archival. I was just hoping it would be dark enough to stand out. I don't know if you can hear purring in the background. That is my niece's cat. His name is Crookshanks, and he needs attention. Anyway. So yeah, this one again, I'm just going for overall coverage, and there are some like individual little, I don't know, atomic things. So I figured I would just stamp those all over my little orange blobs. There's a couple of longer ones, and there's another one that's individual that's similar to that other style. So you could do a single if you wanted to. So I put that on there too. Sorry I didn't show you that one very well. I just tossed it aside. And again, just covering the entire thing. I think this one is, not sure which version of brown. Oh, and I put it away too fast. This one I'm going a little different in the color, and I'm going to try doing those, I don't know, I want to call them atomic flowers, those atomic flowers again. Now this is distress ink. I could have gone over those blobs in the center with a water brush and smoothed them out. But I didn't. And here we're gonna try and align those again and do them. This time I decided it needs more, so I'm gonna stamp those little blob shapes all the way around the edges using another shade of my blue Distress ink, or Ox. This one's just Distress ink. I don't think it's an oxide. I'll see if I can remember which colors I use in these and list them below in case you're interested. Alright, so here I pull out my water brush and see how you can just go over it and smooth it out. I could have done that to the center parts, but I didn't really think about it. And that's because it's Distress ink, so it reactivates with water. Archival ink wouldn't do that, I don't think. Maybe if you caught it fresh, but it wouldn't work as well. Alright, so there are all of the cards. Now for the buttons. I don't know why I picked this one, but I just picked this one and decided I would make my own fake buttons. Excuse me. I've seen people, they have like a button die cut. I don't have any die cutting machine. So I thought I would use my hole punch and then I would punch little holes for the buttonholes and make my own fake buttons. So I decided I wanted them a little thicker, so I'm just going to take my Aleene's tacky glue. It won't come out. Had that one a little too long, I think. And we're just going to glue two together. Back to back. I won't make you watch me do them all. I think I just do one and then I just put them under my stamp block to hold them down so they wouldn't get loose. So this, I didn't have a little hole punch that was small enough, and this is actually a metal, kind of a metal drill. You can punch holes in metal, and I figured why not? So I tried it once, it worked, and it left like a kind of a little cool indent. Messes up the back a little bit, but who's going to see the back? So that was my test one. Okay. So now I'm going to take my way too old glossy accents. Got to use it up, right? Before it turns completely yellow. And we're going to give this the dimension so it looks like a button. I thought it was a good idea. It's not perfect. I mean, you can probably use something else that would be a little bit better. Maybe if I put more on. I was just afraid it would go down in the holes. So there's my buttons. And I have a picture of them at the end, so you'll be able to see them a little bit better. So there they are. Don't mind me picking at the glossy accents there. So I didn't have any thick thread, but I had this fun green. So I'm going to go around one of the buttons a bunch of times so that the green really stands out. It's all cosmetic. We're not going to use these buttons to actually hold anything. See, now you can see that bright green thread. And since I've got the green, I've got this these baby wipes that have a lot of green on them. And I figured we would just create one of the cards. Another piece of painty scrap paper. And that one is deli paper. Guess I decided it was a little bit too big. So we're going to make it a little bit smaller. we want to be able to see what's behind it on the card, right? Now we've got those two elements. And find my button with the green thread. I decided it needs something else, so we'll grab something. So here's the card I'm going to use, kind of a subtle background. And this is, I guess it's ribbon. Kind of reminds me of shoelace. I dyed it green a long time ago, so it's been hanging out. And I'm just going to make this card. And it's a non-standard. I think it's 4x4. It's not huge. It's pretty small. I'm going to put a little of that. I think it's burlap ribbon is what that was. We're going to layer this up. I should be using my glossy accents. I'm recording with the door open. I think I will shut the door. Reduce the background noise a little bit. People are coming home from work. So I did pre-poke the holes. You didn't see that. Because I knew my needle wouldn't make it through there very well. I was going to try and go through there a couple of times, but it was difficult, so we're just going to tie it off. I don't know if I show it, but I do end up sticking glue under that button just because that was just one layer of really old thread. So I didn't want it to like break off or anything. Decided to include that blue somewhere else, so I'm putting it around the edges of the card. If I'd have had a blue mat to make a card base, that would have been good. Alright, so I just made the card base out of some plain cardstock, just measured it up a little bit so that it would fit around it. And these are pretty tough glue dots that we're putting on here. They're actually kind of a pain, but I should get them used up. I wasn't going to say use it up again. That is my goal. That should be my words of the year. Use it up. Alright, so the hard part. Getting it lined up. There we go. Alright, so it's all lined up. Don't forget to check the links below for the design team members so you can see their videos, to the blog so you can see their videos. And thank you for watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. There's the button. See the cute little indent? I think they look cute. What can I say? Anyway, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and if you like what you see and you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.